just had to come on here and talk about the pure stupidity, ignorance, the disgust that I see all up and down my timeline with this Charlie Kirk situation. Y'all, I don't understand. How can you celebrate? How can you be so nonchalant? How could you be so just no compassion, no sympathy, just don't feel bad at all about somebody that was publicly expired or deleted in front of a crowd of people in broad daylight. How can you celebrate that? This is a human. It ain't even about this man and his remarks and his opinions and his beliefs and his perspectives. It's not even about that. It's not about that at all. It's about humanity. This man is a human at the end of the day. And a lot of the people that I keep seeing is the BLK people, my people that look like me, celebrating, rejoicing about this man being taken out of here. What is the world really coming to? Because since when do we celebrate stuff like that? You gotta be the most wicked, the most hateful, the most rotten person to sit there and be happy about somebody getting their life taken. Like, I don't understand some of y'all. And the thing is, I know it's both racist, but my issue with the black people is, if y'all really sat and, like, a lot of us, we don't even do no type of research. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't watch the man's stuff. I will see some of his stuff on my page, but that's the problem. A lot of us don't even sit and listen to what somebody gotta say. All you do is you make an opinion based off a few clips, and then you draw your opinion, or you see a few clips, or you listen to what somebody else got to say, and then you make your own opinion. That's the thing. A lot of black people don't like to listen to nobody. It don't matter if they are black or not. You don't want to be told when you're wrong. You don't want to be held accountable. You don't want nobody telling you nothing about nothing. Even if it is coming from a black person, y'all will literally call them judgmental because they telling you right from wrong. Oh, you can't judge me. Only God can judge me. Like, y'all be justifying your poor behavior because you want to do what you want to do and you don't want nobody to call you out on it. That don't make no sense to me. Y'all don't want to be criticized by nobody. Anybody that criticizes you, you call them a hater. You call them judgmental. Like, I don't get it. Why do we do that? Like, can't nobody tell y'all nothing. You don't want to listen to sound advice. Somebody could be telling you right from wrong, trying to help you, and you will sit there and say they judgmental and call them every name in the book. Just say the worst, meanest stuff in the world. Like, I don't get it. Like, black people just get on my nerves. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Y'all get on my nerves. Like, y'all would call me racist if I wasn't black, but you can't do it. Because I know what I know. I'm black. I done been through it. I done did some of the same stuff. But it's like, it come a point where you're just supposed to be more mature about certain stuff. Like, why is y'all so ignorant? Y'all is ignorant and exhausting. Sitting up there rejoicing about this man passing away. What kind of mess is that? But then you'll be on here crying, boo-hooing, crying when it's you in a predicament. When it's you in a situation, or your family in a situation, and you looking for condolences, you looking for some type of help, some type of comfort, get on here boohoo crying, then y'all want to march and Black Lives Matter. Like, y'all just some hypocrites. This ain't about race. Everything is not about racism. Everything is not racist. Just because somebody tell you what's wrong, what you're doing wrong, and where you could be better, that's not racist. That's not racist. Like, y'all want to be a victim so bad all the time. Y'all don't never want, like, y'all ain't tired of being a victim? Like, you're not tired of being a victim all the time? Always whining, crying, and complaining about what somebody did to you and why stuff ain't fair, why life ain't fair, how hard it is. Like, do something. Stop. Like, I get it. Yes, I get it. There is people who hate black people. I'm not saying it don't exist, but we can't keep using that as an excuse not to do nothing. We gotta move past that. We is not picking cotton. We not still picking cotton. Like, we gotta do better. It's annoying. It's frustrating. I'm really sick of it. Like, black people, y'all get on my nerves. I'm just being honest. Black fatigue is a real thing. We see. I'm sick of it. Y'all are some of the most rotten people. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with us. I don't care. Do you all hear yourselves? This is a human at the end of the day. No matter what you think about his opinions or his beliefs or anything, this is a human. He got kids. He got a family. He got a wife. Like, what is you talking about? You don't care. And then the way it happened, it was so public. Like, it's all over the internet. People have seen this man publicly expire in real time. And y'all don't care? Something is seriously wrong with a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all got mental health issues. Like, y'all just out here, I don't know. I just was disgusted, to be honest, to see some of the people's videos and you know, just their reaction to it. Like, some of y'all are very disgusting and wicked and evil. It don't make no sense to be that nasty. It don't make no sense to have that much hatred in your heart. I pray I never had that much hatred in my heart to be celebrating the death of somebody. Like, I pray I would never feel that type of hatred to where I'm happy and rejoicing that somebody is gone because I didn't agree with what they believed. I didn't agree with their perspective. Some of y'all don't even know how to have a decent conversation, let alone an actual opinion, and know how to actually defend what you're saying. Y'all just be disagreeing and don't even know how to back it up. A lot of y'all don't even know how to communicate properly, but you want to disagree with somebody on everything. Like, that don't make no sense to me. How you want to disagree? You don't even know how to disagree. You ain't got no proof of why you disagree. You just disagree. Some people I feel like it's a lot of people are programmed to literally not understand you. There are people who will purposely not understand what you're saying just because that's who they are. That's what they've been programmed to do. They will purposefully not understand where you're coming from. They don't want to understand. They're not trying to understand. So then it's a constant back and forth. It's always conflict because these people don't want to understand. So then it's a constant back and forth. It's always conflict because these people don't want to understand, period. Say, well, this kind of way is you. And it's really people want to understand, period. Say, well, this kind of way is you. And it's really people like that. I'm just like, are we, some of y'all even human at this point? Because they're acting like machines. Okay, well, why? Why you don't believe that? Well, I just don't. Huh? Y'all can't even make this up. Like, some people, y'all can't even communicate properly to be able to disagree with somebody and actually have evidence to back up what you're saying. You just disagree just because you want to disagree, just because you want to be the opposite. You just want to be an agitator in every situation. You always got to disagree, always want to argue for no reason. Like, I don't get that. Black people, my dad does this stuff. He just be disagreeing just to disagree. And I'm like, you don't even have no proof. And that's, I don't know. I don't know, man. And that's, I don't know. I don't know, man. You're going to do the same thing. You ain't no better than him. You the same. You ain't no better. See, and y'all be thinking y'all proving a point by saying, well, he did this, he did that. How about you be a better human and not lower yourself to those same standards that he was doing? If he did do all that, nobody cares. Like, you gotta, at some point, you can't do tit for tat. You gotta ride. You gotta be better. You gotta be the bigger person. Let's stop being so immature and petty all the time. Oh, he did this, so this is why people are reacting this way. That's crazy to me. It don't matter what that man's opinions was, whether he was racist or not. Even if he did hate black people, like, why would you rejoice, regardless of if he did the same thing or not? So if he jump off a bridge, you gonna do the same thing just because he did it? Like, this is basically what y'all saying. Oh, he did it, so I'm gonna do it now. You see how crazy that sounds? Y'all doing stuff because he did something. You basing your reaction based on what he did. Like, how are you letting somebody that's passed away to even affect you like this? To even have this much hatred in your heart to where you, to even affect you like this. To even have this much hatred in your heart to where you celebrating. Like, this whole situation really showed you who people really are and where people really heart posture is at, because it's people that I've been knowing for years, and until this situation happened, I never really knew. You really don't know people until something like this happens, and then you really see how they feel. And the ones that celebrating this man's passing away, I make a note of it, because you're off. Something is off with you. You clearly have no regard for human life, regardless of, like I said, regardless of what he did. You have no regard for human life, and I don't know. People, it's toxic. It's really toxic out here. I don't know what the world coming to, where we sitting up here being happy about the passing away of a man. This is crazy. Like, y'all are sick. Really sick. I seen a post. This girl said, oh, the same way y'all ha-ha and kiki and laughing at this man passing away, I hope you have that same energy when you standing in front of God being judged. Yeah. Have that same energy. I hope you laughing and ha 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 and all that stuff when Judgment Day approach, because that's exactly what you do. Like, do y'all not know what you're doing? Y'all really think y'all winning by doing this? What are you accomplishing? How is it making you feel better that somebody else is gone? How does that make you feel better? That make you feel better because you dislike this man's opinion, this man's perspective, this man's belief so much that you wanted him out of here? I mean, I know they did the same thing to Jesus, so it's really not that shocking. This stuff happened in the Bible, so it's not shocking, but it's just like, I can't believe. I mean, it's hard to actually be in real time witnessing this stuff in real life. This is the stuff they did back in the day, where they public display and everybody in the town coming to watch. Like, this is that kind of stuff. Like, I don't understand. It don't make no sense. Why do we have this much hatred in our hearts? Like, I get it, black people, we done been through a lot. We done went through a lot of systemic racism. I get it. But that's no reason to sit here and be like that towards another human, whether they do it or not. You don't do that. This is a whole human, regardless of his skin color, regardless of what he said and what he did. This is a human. This God's child, just like you, God's child. Because if that was you, you want somebody to feel sympathy and empathy for you, right? Like, or you gonna want them to, like, why have we gotten, like, I have been in just pure disgust. Like, I can't even describe just the feeling of what I've been seeing online from people. And I'm just like, y'all are disgusting. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And a lot of y'all are racist anyway, because y'all every time, but y'all want somebody to feel bad for you. That's the part I don't get. The same sympathy and compassion y'all want somebody to have for you, you won't give it to nobody else. That's crazy to me. I really don't go live, really, for real, but this was just on my mind because I'm just, like, it's been really bothering me just how rotten people are. Y'all are rotten. Some of y'all are just rotten. It don't make no sense. People ain't got just hard cold as ice. Like, just hard-hearted for whatever reason. Just hard-hearted. Like, how do we get to this space? Like, how do we, and there's really no turning back. Like, it's only going to get worse. I know for a fact. It's not going to get any better. Like, this whole situation, I feel like, is just a turning point for things to get worse. Because this man being taken out like that in broad daylight in front of everybody, what do you think that means for people who actually, like, going forward, like, people who voice their opinion, who stand up for what they believe in? Like, what do you think that really, where do you think that's going to happen? Like, what's going to happen with that? Like, it's only going to get worse. Pretty soon, you ain't going to be able to say nothing, or it's over with. I don't know. I rarely get on live, but something new. I don't know. Do anybody else have any other opinions about it? Like, what are your thoughts on it? Because I'm just really speechless at this point. I'm at a loss for words. What is your opinion on the situation? How do you feel about it? Are you one of those people that's rejoicing? Are you excited? Did he really rub you that bad? Like, what? I really wasn't trying to like the live, but so I don't know, people. And then, it's also people who claim to be Christian sitting here celebrating this man's passing away. Like, you're not a real Christian if you out here doing that. That's not that's not the mindset of Christ at all. There's no way you're a Christian and you happy that somebody passed away. That man is God's child just like you is. Like, y'all both bleed. We all bleed at the end of the day. So how you gonna sit here like, and I'm just mad because I'm really upset at the black community. I can't even, like, yes, it's other races that are celebrating too, but it's the black community for me that just made it just worse, because y'all really sitting here trying to, oh, he was racist, he did this and that. Like, y'all label everybody racist. Anybody that have anything negative to say, you gonna call them racist. If they tell you right from wrong, they racist. If they try to help you in any kind of way and say, hey, you shouldn't do that, racist. Like, can't nobody tell us nothing. We think we know everything. We think we got it figured out. We think that we can't be criticized, that can't nobody talk about us, can't nobody say nothing negative about us, or it's a problem. We gonna have an issue. And I hate that. And I see that in my own family, even just, not even as a whole, not even just necessarily on the internet, but just in real life with my own family. Can't nobody tell nobody nothing. You can't even do it from a place of love without them getting offended, without them just getting irate and ready to argue, ready to fight because you done told them something that they shouldn't be doing. You tell them something that's right because you love and care about them, and they getting very defensive and they offended, and then they'll be like, oh, well, you did it when you did it. Okay, but I'm telling you not to do it because I have done it. So why would I encourage you to do it? Make it make sense now. Like, I told my brother, I remember, like, I was telling my brother something, and I was just like, bro, like, you need to have a little bit more respect. Like, you need to do something. Like, you gotta have some more discipline. Oh, well, you used to be his age once. You used to do it. I'm like, yeah, but just because I used to do it, that don't mean that it was right. And now that I'm older, I can see that it was wrong. So why would I just be quiet and not say nothing about, and I see you going the wrong way, I see you doing wrong? Why would I just be a bystander and not say nothing? And, like, it's funny because, like, my parents, they really be getting mad. Like, oh, you not his parent. Oh, you think you could come in here and tell us what to do? I'm like, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do. But the stuff that y'all be doing is crazy to me. The stuff that y'all get, like, the stuff that y'all let slide, it's just crazy to me, because how is it that y'all don't see what's wrong with this? How is it that y'all are okay with this? Y'all are comfortable with this? Why is this not an issue for you? And that lets me know that we just not the same. We don't serve the same God. That's how I know. It was a creator on here that said that. We don't serve the same God. That's why some of y'all can sit up here and be happy about this man passing away. Up here rejoicing. This man doing the same stuff I'm doing right now, just talking, having a deep conversation about real issues, giving his opinion, debating, going back and forth, trying to trying to educate people, in my opinion. But people don't even give it a chance. They won't even consider what this man is saying. People won't even consider what you're saying. All they do is, soon as they disagree with you, that's it. There ain't no real, once they disagree and they want to start trying to argue, there really is no way to really kind of get to them, because they've already made up in their mind that they're not going to agree with you at all. Like, they're not going to agree with you no matter what you say. Even if you prove your point, they still want to find a way to debate and to argue and to just be opposing, to oppose you, to not understand you at all. Some people really have this thing where they don't want to understand what you're saying. And I believe that people are really programmed to misunderstand you on purpose. Like, it's their job to misunderstand you, because they just want to be that negative influence in your life. I believe that. It's a couple of people in my family that I have that issue with. Every time I have a conversation with them, it's always an argument. It's always a back and forth. It's always a miscommunication, because they don't want to understand. They don't want to listen. They don't want to try to see where I'm coming from. They don't want to try to see my perspective at all. Because I can see somebody else's perspective. I can see, okay, I can listen to what you saying and I can try to make sense. But people don't do that. They just listen to respond instead of listening to actually understand what you're saying. People don't listen to understand. They just listen so they can go back and forth and so they can hurry up and talk, so they can get their point across. They're not listening to actually understand where you're coming from and what you're trying to get across, like what you're trying to communicate. They just ready for you to shut up so they can talk. And that's the problem with a lot of people that I realize. So, it's like half the time you don't even want to waste your time trying to talk to people, because you already know they ain't trying to listen. You already know they don't want help. And then want to complain about how they ain't got no support, how don't nobody support them, how ain't nobody there for them. But when somebody do try to be there for you, you push them away. You call them judgmental. You say that you just say all stupid stuff. You make up every excuse in the book for why can't nobody tell you nothing. This be the problem. Oh, don't nobody love me. They don't love me. They don't support me. I don't have no help. Don't nobody look out for me. People don't treat me right. They treat me bad. Always a victim. Always triggered. Always got a problem. Always the problem. Always. Like, I do not like those type of people. And I've gotten to the point where I will literally cut you out of my life for that reason. You're not finna come into my life causing chaos and confusion and division and all this just nonsense, because you don't know what you got going on with you. A lot of y'all don't even know what you got going on mentally. A lot of y'all got mental issues, got mental problems that you ain't even tried to get fixed at all, dealing with a bunch of trauma, a lot of issues, a bunch of childhood trauma. I don't get it. Don't want no help. Won't get no help. And when somebody try to help you, you push them away. See, the thing with me, I went and got help. I'm still getting help. I wanted to help myself because I knew that my attitude and the way I was thinking, the way I was behaving was a problem. I wanted help. So guess what? I started to seek out knowledge and information on what to do, how to change, how to be better, how to help myself get through all the stuff that happened in my past, how to just heal from all that stuff so that I can move on, so that I can show up better in the world. Going to therapy, talking about stuff that happened to you, just being able to talk about it, because some stuff you can't even talk about, but sometimes you need to talk about it, because otherwise how else you gonna really get through it if you haven't actually sat and processed everything that you went through. Some of y'all need some medication. I'm gonna just say that. I'm medicated. I have a psychiatrist. There's nothing wrong with that. And guess what? I'm a lot happier since I've started. Okay? I feel I feel more normal than I've ever felt, because going out through this world and being mad and depressed and sad all the time is torture. It's torture. You sitting here every day waking up mad, every day waking up depressed, then you go into your job, you got an attitude with them, they getting on your nerves, you being snappy and sassy and just nasty. That's why some of y'all be walking around talking about some, oh, don't say hey to me. Like that man that got on here talking about, that black man that got on here talking about some, why is it that when I go in the grocery store and I look you in your face and I say hello and you act like I didn't say nothing to you? That's why some of y'all be walking around with a stank attitude, because you're depressed, you're sad, you're mad at the world, you hate the situation you're in, you hate your life. Basically, a lot of y'all really hate your life. That's why y'all go around so angry and bitter all day, every day, looking mad, looking sad, looking like you ready to fight. Y'all ain't got no help. Y'all dealing with a bunch of trauma and don't want no help. You think you can handle it on your own. That's the problem with a lot of us. Don't want no help, don't want to get no help, and then want to blame somebody else. Oh, it's the white man, he did it. Oh, it's because of slavery. Okay, yeah, some stuff, yeah, a lot of the trauma that we got going on, yeah, okay. But we can't hang our hats on that forever, okay? We got to move past that at some point. We not picking cotton no more. We not picking cotton. Like, we got to move past that at some point. We just got to. I don't know. Today drained me. No, I'm just playing. Ooh. Y'all be coming in alive and don't say nothing. I've been running my mouth for the longest. I'm drained now. I don't do this much talking in real life at all. This is the most talking I ever did. Well, that's a lie. This ain't the most talking I've ever done, but like, you know, when you live alone and you just kind of do your own thing, you really don't do a whole lot of talking. I talk to myself, maybe. Anyways, I guess maybe I'll start. Well, I don't know. They say TikTok's supposed to be changing now, so I don't know. I was gonna say, you know, maybe I need to start getting on live and just doing my little rants more often, but I guess stuff gonna change, so I don't know if I'll actually get the new app that's coming. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I guess we'll see what happens. So I guess that's gonna be it for now. I'm finna go rest. What is this? I don't even know you. Anyways. Alright, y'all. I'm finna get off this thing because I'm tired now. I'm tired of talking. I ain't got nothing else to say. I think I done ran it for a while, so I'm good for the rest of the day. Y'all be blessed.